Bomb site's clear. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Nice to meet you, I hope that you enjoy the show. I'll entertain you and then I'm off back down the road. I'll try to please you and hope that you can get my jokes. I want attention and then I want to leave alone.
Hello and welcome to the JaiGe Wins YouTube channel. Today's episode I'm going to be going over communication and its effectiveness. I also want to talk about how it's not effective if you don't do it right. So we'll get into it. I've got a wee list here of bullet points of things to say, things not to say in certain situations, and hopefully by the end you may change your style of play a wee bit, or at least be conscious of how you speak to your teammates and how they speak to you, and hopefully that can improve your game. So after I get these kills, let's get into it. Right, starting off, things not to say or do during a game. You've probably seen it in the intro there, but the very first one would be, don't say that a bomb site is clear. Don't say anywhere is clear unless you've checked. There is lots of angles that people can hide, so you want to make sure that you're giving the right information to your teammates. If you say a place is clear and it's not, it could lose you rounds, it could get people killed and moan at you. Moving on, the opposite I guess from that would be if you're on the defending side and you hear some footsteps, don't be the guy who hears 2 footsteps and starts shouting down the comms. It's B, all 5 are B, everybody's B, when he's not seen 5 people. Wait until you've either seen 5 people, you've heard 5 people, or just don't say that there's 5 people. That is probably my biggest pet peeve in Counter-Strike, is people saying that. Just wait. If you don't know there's 5, don't say there's 5, just say there's some coming B, there's 2 coming B, there could be more. Try and stick to the facts and you should do okay. Next up we have got backseat players, which is basically people who are dead and they start talking like they're still playing, and they're giving you information that they're just guessing. Like I said previously, just stick to facts. If in this example, if you were dead and I'm playing here with the op and you're saying there's somebody to your left, there's somebody to your right, go through that door, do this, do that, it puts off whoever it is that's playing, and it doesn't matter how good a player you are. If you've got somebody saying these things in your ear, it makes you a worse player. So just tell them the facts and then just try and be quiet, try and stay silent, let him play his game. If you're trying to give him advice, what to do, what not to do, why are you doing that, giving them criticism, it's not going to change the course of the game, it's going to make it worse. And also, you're not going to change somebody's whole play style in one game. 45 minutes a game roughly. A lot of it's matchmaking with people you don't know. You're not going to change somebody who's terrible, that doesn't listen, to somebody who's amazing, who always listens in that space of time. So just try not to be that guy. Moving on from that, also I guess it pairs with negative comments. If you think somebody's cheating in the game, you don't have to say that they're cheating. You don't have to tell your teammates that they're cheating. If you accuse somebody of cheating, it's going to bring the whole morale of your team down. You're going to be accusing somebody who might not even be cheating. I know it's Counter-Strike, I know there are lots of cheaters, but just report who you think's a cheater and get on with the game. There's no point in saying that somebody's a cheat. It's just going to make it toxic. It's going to make the game worse for your teammates. They'll be defeated before they've even tried. So now we'll move on to things you should say and things you should do. So at the start of every match, it's always nice if you tell your team where you're playing. When you're playing certain positions, if you tell your team where you're covering also, what you're looking at, that will help them, because then they don't have to, you won't have two people looking at the same place, etc. And when you're throwing grenades, just tell your teammates where you're flashing. It's up to them, they could turn around and avoid flashes that could potentially hit them, but it's always nice to tell your teammates where you're going to throw your flashbangs especially. If you see an enemy, you can say how many enemies you've seen, what type of guns they had. Like there's an AWP at long, so your teammates will play knowing that there's an AWP player at long, and they'll play differently. It will help them. Also, you can say where you died. If you get killed, then your team knows that there's an enemy there, where they're likely to be. If they've got the bomb, you can see in the top left of your mini-map where the bomb is dropped when you kill somebody, or when you see somebody with the bomb. So that's good information for your teammates maybe rotating. And also I'd say the last thing would be how much HP you leave somebody on if you don't kill them. Just press your console key, and if they're on like 10 health left, then your teammates know that a grenade could kill them, a couple of bullets could kill them, and they don't need to worry about getting like a headshot on them. It's just takes the pressure off slightly. The very last thing I'll go over is bomb planting. So just tell your teammates if you're planting for short A, as an example on this particular video, or long A, then your teammates will know where they should position themselves to defend the bomb from. It's just helpful for you, helpful for them, and it will help the whole team. So just tell when you plant the bomb, say I planted for X, just say where you planted for, and then it's up to your teammates to reposition and stuff. And that should be us. That's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching the episode. If you like the content, please subscribe to the JaiGe Wins channel. I've got new stuff every single week, from smoke grenades to just wee tips and tricks here and there. And until next time, cheers!
Nice to meet you, I hope that you enjoy the show. I'll entertain you, and then I'm off back down the road. I'll try to please you, and hope that you can get my jokes. I want attention, and then I want to leave alone.